Have you come across a video on YouTube? You click that video and you didn't know that you've spent so much time watching that video. You were so glued to that video that you had to even check other videos from that creator's channel and you had to consume most of that creator's content. But you've also come across some videos where you clicked and in less than 1 minute you're like, what is this person saying? You clicked up to other videos that got your attention that were very compelling, engaging, and you stayed to watch that video. Now, the reason why you create videos and people aren't staying to watch that video to the end, you aren't gaining retention in your video, is based on the fact that you are losing some very important elements that are key in ensuring that people stay to watch your video from start to finish. Now, in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can create your video in a way that glues people from start to the finish. This was something I learned the hard way because when I started creating content, what I just did was place my phone, shoot my content without understanding the key element that makes video engaging. That is the same mistake I don't want you to make. If that is something you're very interested in, without saying much, let's get right into it. Hi, my name is Ndawe Manuel. I'm a YouTube strategist for business experts interested in scaling their visibility, monetizing their expertise, and also using their influence in attracting the right audience. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some very important things you must put into consideration when you're creating your video so that you don't just create videos and you are the person that watches that video, or your family members or your friends are the one that watch that video alone. That is something you don't want to do. So I'm going to be sharing with you from my slide here on things you must start doing. Now, one thing you should note is you could have the best tips in the world, but if you lose people early, YouTube stop recommending your videos and your watch time drops. Even your best ideas doesn't get seen. Now, one thing about YouTube is retention, watch hour. One thing YouTube looks for as part of their metrics is, are people staying to watch your video? If you posted your video and in less than 2 hours, people aren't clicking to watch that video, or not just clicking, they click but they are not watching at least 40% of that video, YouTube will feel like, oh, I don't think people are interested in this video. What is the need for me promoting it? That is one of the reasons why your video gets low views. Think of your viewers' attention like a leaking bucket. Every pause, every dull moment, every point that feels irrelevant, drip by drip, they are gone. Your job isn't to fill buckets with value. Your job isn't just to share value, but instead it is to connect to that leak that you are having in your content. So what are the step-by-step process on achieving a 100% retention rate in your video? The first step is what I call the 7-second hook. Now this is it. Most drop-off happen in the first 7 seconds. All right. One thing people judge from your video is how you're able to start your video. From the first 5 to at most 15 seconds, how are you able to start your video that they are like, wow, who is this person? I think I need to watch this video. Or what is this video about with the way this person started this video? Okay, let me even watch at least 5 minutes to see if I can gain something valuable. See, it's not about the value they are getting. It's the way you're able to create that video that they are like, oh, okay, I think I need to watch more. All right, so the first mistake you want to avoid when starting your video is you want to avoid starting with your name, your brand, or a long intro. See the way I started my video. I didn't start with, hi, my name is Ndawe Manuel. I had already started with my introduction, which is there are some videos you find on YouTube and you spend so much hours watching that video. While other videos, you spend 10 seconds and you click off. That was an introduction that made you find that concept relatable to an experience you've come across. Start with a problem your audience can instantly recognize, the exact thoughts they might have in their head. So that is a relatable problem or experience I shared with you. So most of my video, what I used to do then was I would just create my video for the sake of, okay, populating my YouTube channel, making the algorithm understand that, oh, the more content I create, the more the algorithm understand what my channel is about. But one thing I've come to realize is, even if I have to create 100 content, and from each content, people are just watching 1 minute or 2 minutes out of the 10-minute video that I posted, I'll just be posting video for posting sake. The algorithm will just push some of my video to very few amount of people. You understand? So you are not just creating content just to populate your YouTube channel with so much video. You are trying to ensure that each video you create, people are able to stay to watch that video, gain the value you shared, and take action on whatever you want them to do, either to send you a DM, either to reach out to you for your consultation, to buy your book or buy your course, or maybe take whatever relevant action, like a lead magnet. You understand? So that is the main purpose you created your channel, and you are creating content on YouTube. So the next step for making people stay to watch your video is the promise and the parts. Now, quickly tell them why your video matters and how you will solve it. Now, if you're to listen to how I started my video, I had to share my experience that in the past I was creating so much video and people were not staying to watch my video. And I also talked about how this video will be able to help you solve the problem you're having when it comes to retaining people to watch your video to the end. Now, you can give, for example, by the end of this video, you will know exactly how to keep 80% of your viewers watching till the end, even if you are not a natural entertainer. That is a powerful promise that makes people to like, oh, I think this video would be very interesting. The third thing you want to do is what I call the open loops. Now, what is open loops? Open loops can be like a tease that makes people want to stay to watch the video to the end. Let me put it this way: tease something valuable coming up later. All right, if you have something interesting, you can just mention it in that intro, or after the intro you can say, once you watch this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the 5 most important things. The number 5 one is the most important, and you don't want to miss it for anything. That is something that, like, oh, okay, what is this number 5 video? You might come across it in some videos. Most of the videos will say, yeah, I have a bonus for you after the end of this video. These people are not saying it just to say it for saying sake. What they are trying to do is they are trying to make you stay to watch that video till the end. That way, the algorithm understand that, oh, this person watched this video to the end. That means they find this channel valuable and they promote it to more people that have similar interest to such content. This could be a secret tip, a mistake to avoid, a personal story. Curiosity keeps people watching your videos longer. That is the third step. The fourth step is visual and energy shifts. Now, every 20 to 30 seconds, change something. A camera angle, a graphics, a story beat. It's not something that should be flash, but at least in most videos, you see the way they edit their videos. You see the way they zoom in, they zoom out. You see the way they make their camera angle change. Like people that are using 2 to 3 cameras. While they are facing the first camera, the other camera is capturing their side view. And the video editor, what he does is he changes the camera angle so that you don't find that video repeated or you don't find it boring. So that is it. So it's about re-grabbing their attention. Sometimes you watch Mr. Beast's video, every 1 second it changes the scene, it changes the visual representation, and you are glued. You are like, oh, okay, wow, this is nice. Oh, so in terms of their beats, in terms of their music, in terms of their animation, in terms of their graphics, in terms of their text, in terms of their zooming in, zooming out, in terms of their camera angle, people are changing things. Now, even if you're creating like a personal lifestyle content, instead of you just talking about yourself, what you could do is you could also video your environment and impute that scene in your video so that your audience don't get tired of seeing your face. You understand? Now, the 5th thing you must change or you must do in retaining people in your content is what I call emotional connection. All right, sprinkle relatable human moments. There are times you have to like share your own personal experience, because one thing I've come to realize is most of the creators or the influencers I subscribe to their channel, one of the reasons why I subscribe to their channel is based on the fact that they share a story that is relatable to my own experience. They are not just talking about themselves, but they are sharing an experience that also fits what I've passed through. So I'm like, okay, if this person was able to go through this experience, that means they have an idea that suits my problem or that suits a challenge that I'm facing, and I feel they're a perfect fit in solving my problem. All right, sometimes you can laugh at your mistake, you can share short and personal examples, you can react to natural stuff, and you can react to what you're even explaining. People stay for people, not just for the points that you're sharing. So I've mentioned 5 very relevant steps you must take if you want to make people watch your video from start to the end. The first thing you must do is in your first 7 seconds, make sure that your intro or your hook is powerful. Don't start with your name or your brand's name or a long intro. Go straight to the point so that your audience recognize that yes, your point speaks directly to the problem they are facing. The step 2 is the promise part. Tell them quickly why your video matters and how you solve it. The third step is create an open loop. Give them a tease. You can tell them by the end of this video, I'm going to be sharing with you an extra point. I'm going to be giving you a free guide or a free gift if you stay to watch this video to the end. Or you can infuse some things that makes the video kind of interesting. Then the fourth step is always change the visual and the shift of your video. So when it comes to your camera angle, when it comes to your emotion, when it comes to the graphics, when it comes to the editing, when it comes to the zooming in and zooming out, when it even comes to your tone, sometimes it's not compulsory you use the same tone. Sometimes you can lower the cadence or the flow of your tone so that people marinate what you've said or what you're saying. You understand? And the fifth point is emotional connection. Now remember, you are not just fighting for views, you are fighting for attention in the noisiest space on earth, which is YouTube. Hook them, guide them, surprise them, and if you can even make them feel something, they won't just watch, they will remember you. That is when the YouTube algorithm will start working for you. So if you're interested in joining my community of like-minded business experts like you that want to grow their brand, monetize their expertise, leveraging YouTube, and build a strong influence on this platform, because YouTube is a big one. For business owners that are leveraging it, they are making so much from this platform. And if that is something you're interested in, whether you're a coach, you're a consultant, you are a thought leader, you are a service-based brand, make sure you click the link in my bio so you can join. And in that community, we share tips, we share strategies, we share our processes on how we are building our brand. That way you are inspired, you learn, and you see what other people are doing, and you can also grow. All right, if you found value from this video, make sure you like, you subscribe, and you comment your thoughts, what you've learned, or if you have any questions, drop in the comment section below, and I'm sure to help you solve that issue. See you in my next video, and bye for now.